Welcome to Rebel Wolf Healing. My name is Elizabeth, and tonight I'm going to do a reading for the sign of Aquarius. This could be in your sun, moon, rising, north node, or Venus. Let's do a vibe check. Let's see what the current energy is, the challenge, and then any guidance that is needed for my beautiful aquas. Let's see, Spirit, what's the overall energy? Growth. You had some major growth in the summer. Major growth. There could have been, you made a decision. There was a decision. You decided to change, to follow your fulfillment. In the summertime, if you reflect back on the summertime, it could have been a very dark time. Not so much dark, it was more like a purging, this dark night of the soul. You were letting go of a lot during the summer. And what you thought was like stagnancy and a void actually pushed you forward. Spirit, what's the challenge for my beautiful aqua? Damn. Love. Love is your challenge. You have a twin flame here. You have a strong, deep connection here. And that could be challenging for you. There is love here, that's for sure. Felt like family, home, and commitment. Someone sitting in guilt. Someone doesn't want to be cold and detached anymore. Someone has a lot of nostalgia. And this person could be a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. We'll look into that. Spirit, what's the guidance? What's the guidance for my beautiful aqua? Just continue on healing. Your healing is going to give you justice. Just by you healing your inner child. Justice. Turning that wheel of Dharma. Balancing out your life and yourself and your energies. I feel like something in the summer took place for you that was like, you could have got a lot of clarity. Like all of a sudden you're seeing really clear. And sometimes that clarity is not a lot of fun. There were some truths you needed to face. Spirit, what's this growth energy? What's this? You saw that? Seven of Pentacles, that you were patient with the process. You were patient. Spirit, what seeds was aqua planting in the summer? There's something that you did in the summer. Something you did in the summer. Oh, you ride it solo dolo. You took some time for self. You went within. You did some major self-reflection. You did some shadow work. You finally understood where you want to give your energy and where you don't. Who supports you? Who loves you? Who's of equal reciprocity? Who is worth your time? Who's worth your time? Spirit, tell me more. You're not wasting your time with people who don't value you. Because as you're healing and as you're growing, you know your value. Damn. Aqua. There's a lot of love here. We have the Lover's card. Now, the Lovers is a choice. You chose yourself. You chose yourself because that was your path to victory and success. That was your path. Your path was to be compassionate, nurturing, loving. But you could have been very nurturing and loving and compassionate with everyone beside yourself. That's one thing about me. I'm more loving, or I was more loving to others than I was my own self. Because I always thought if I healed something in you, it would heal me. But that was a lie. That was what I wanted to believe. I'm like, I can love someone right so they can be better. Because there's a part of me that always wanted someone to love me so I could feel better. But that's not equal reciprocity. It's more like I need you to survive. That's not safe. That's toxic. That's not the way to operate. You went within during the summer, and you became your own healer. You trusted your own intuition. You dived really deep. Spirit, tell me more. Tell me more. Maybe there's no more to be said. Maybe that's what you did, and then we're just going to leave it like that. Spirit, is there anything more on this growth? You spoke your mind. You were honest. You were cutthroat. You were fair. You balanced out your head and your heart. You allowed... Aquarians are known to overthink. That's, man, all I do is overthink. But one thing Aquarius have a hard time dealing with, the feeling part. The feeling part. I think in the summer you finally felt some things you were not very comfortable with, and you let it float. Instead of trying to analyze it and rationalize it, you were like, you know what? No, I feel this way. I'm going to accept it, and I'm going to let it out. And this has a lot to do with your healing journey. Instead of trying to make sense of your pain and your trauma and heartbreak, it's more like, bro, I'm just going to feel this pain. I don't need to make sense of it. I just need to heal it and make sure that there are no triggers, there are no incidents that keep me trapped in this pain, where I keep on overthinking about it. It's just about release and flow. Heavy energy of you being in flow. Yeah, because you are ready for a brand new beginning. You're ready for it. I'm seeing the Nine of Pentacles. This is your efforts, your success, your achievement, your independence. I see something here about a hair change. I don't know. Maybe you're going to dye your hair. Or you're just going to go through... I feel like you've done a lot of inner work and you're ready to do some outer work. Whether that be change the way you put on your makeup, change the way you dress, start working out more, eating better. There is something here about changing your outward world to match your inner world. Spirit, it's like this twin flame is right in the center. This is your heart. Like, there is a relationship here that hits you straight in your heart. But I'm also feeling with growth, twin flames, and healing, this person was a catalyst to your growth. The catalyst. Spirit, tell me about this twin flame for my Aqua. Who, what kind of info? And we have 2 cards. Okay, we have the 10 of Wands. This relationship exhausted you, like to no end. A lot of stress, a lot of anxiety, and I really feel the reason for the stress and anxiety because they never chose you. They kept you close enough, but you were never the choice. They just wanted to know that you were there. And what I think took place in the summer for you was like, wait, why am I available to someone before I'm available to myself? When you love you, you release the burden, you release the stress. You release that fantasy and illusion. Maybe you truly believe that this connection could come together. And maybe you try to make sense of it. And this is why that head and heart, You try to make sense of this. But your heart said, you know what? This fucking hurts. This relationship hurts. Why am I going to do anything? Why am I going to stay in something that's just causing me more pain? I can't heal here. I can't heal where it hurts. And as much, I feel you love this person. This person felt like home to you, man. This person watches you too. This person's coming forward. You love this person. But you couldn't keep on loving this person while you destroyed yourself. You were destroying yourself trying to love someone. Can't do that. Sooner or later it catches up. It's like, bro, I'm destroying myself for what? For what? And as you heal, you finally see, like, bro, I can't be this people-pleasing, all-loving. Yes, you operate in unconditional love, but not when it's a detriment to yourself. Your unconditional love was a detriment to yourself. Spirit, who's watching? I know it's a twin flame, but give me some Marcos. Who's watching? Why are they watching? Or still watching? And it doesn't have to be like watching energy. This person is thinking about you. They're manifesting you. Man. Someone's in feminine energy. This could be someone in feminine energy. They're very determined, that's for sure. Very passionate towards you. There's passion here, there's no doubt. Spirit, tell me more. I'm feeling an angry woman. There's an angry woman here too. Maybe this masculine is, you could have a masculine who's operating in feminine energy and he's angry at themselves. Because the Ten of Cups came in reverse. Angry that there was no emotional stability. There was no harmony. There was no happiness. Spirit, tell me more. This person led... this could have been a very strong sexual connection. Yeah. Yeah. Strong sexual connection. If you're wondering who this person is, it's the person that you keep on sleeping with year after year after year. You're not even with them. You could be separated from this person for years, many years. But it's always that phone call. It's always like, let's hook up, let's talk, there is a strong passion here. Spirit, what are they planning? They are determined to build a friendship with you and no longer be at a crossroad and manifest you into their life. As above, so below. As within, so without. Person is coming forward because you energetically pulled your energy away because you were in the hermit mode. You were in the Nine of Pentacles. You were in the Queen of Cups, the Queen of Swords. You were laser focused on self. Now, you had no problem. Yeah, if you want to rock out every here and again, you were no longer emotionally invested in it. It is what it is. It is what it is. You knew there was nothing more going to come of this because through the years, nothing more has came from this. And it's almost like you energetically detached. And I'm feeling this person feels you energetically detaching. That's why they're coming forward. That's what that twin flame is. Someone switches, that runner and chaser dynamic. You pulled your energy away. And they're coming forward. Spirit, how should my aqua handle this action? How should my aqua handle this action? Better call judgment. If someone wants to come with judgment, man, this has to be unadulterated vulnerability and openness. Has to. There has to be a reckoning, a reflection, a return of something. Spirit, there has to be a purge. Now, I'm not saying this relationship comes to an end, but I am saying something needs to be purged. Spirit, what needs to be purged? Someone needs to remove their mask and just show their true, authentic self. That's why I sense that vulnerability. Someone needs to be vulnerable. You've been vulnerable enough. And the one who needs to be vulnerable is the one, divine masculine, in reverse. Someone who is more concerned about ego and control and authority. They're not so big on feelings. For this to move forward in any direction for you right now is feelings. And understanding. You need to understand why this relationship was so painful and why it felt like it was a push-pull. Like, why? This relationship needs to heal in order for it to come together. Strength. You could see the infinity sign. This is about taming the beast within you, that confidence, that inner power. Spirit, tell me more. I'm telling you, this is about no longer holding back. It's about talking about the pain. And it could be the pain on both ends. There could be some bitterness. There could be some betrayal on both ends, some failure. There has to be a perspective shift. And the perspective shift for them could be you're the star. And they're seeing that this relationship is their wish, is their hope. This relationship could be quite healing, actually. But it's not until you've already processed your feelings. You know how to feel your feelings. This person needs to feel their feelings. Spirit, what's this healing the inner child? Maybe this person needs to heal their inner child. Or maybe this relationship is helping them heal their inner child. After a while, you start looking at your life and you're like, man, I'm repeating the same thing over and over. I'm repeating what my father did, my mother did, my sister. It's like your family lineage. Yeah. This person needs to heal from the heartbreak and the pain of the past. They need to heal from abandonment and loss and isolation. Two people need to heal from trauma. And I really feel that the both of you, your trauma stems from your inner child. That's why you guys couldn't meet each other. You guys were drawn to each other, but you couldn't meet each other as adults. A moment of clarity and truth. There needs to be some clarity and truth between you two. Spirit, tell me more. You guys need to collaborate and work together. And you need to strip away this illusion and confusion. You need to balance each other. They need to see you as this, and you need to see them as this. You guys need to be equal. You guys need to be equal. You guys got the passion down packed. That's no problem. Maybe this is about friendship. Maybe this is about knowing when to put your boundaries. Maybe this is about you both understanding your healing journey and their trauma, your trauma. But at the end of the day, you just want to work and collaborate together. There's a major collaboration coming here. There is love here, Aqua. Aqua, you have someone. And I feel that this person, you've been on this journey for a really, really long time. And I feel like, maybe not in this lifetime, but in another lifetime, this person is very familiar to you, and you are very familiar to them. Very familiar. Let's get an affirmation to close this out. If you can please like, comment, and subscribe, I really appreciate it. I appreciate everything from you guys, from your donations, your likes, your comments. I truly appreciate each and every one of you. And I would like to go live soon. I'm just trying to get a grip on my schedule. Spirit, what affirmation do you have for my beautiful Aqua right away? You have a choice. And it says here, I choose serenity, light, and positive energy. No matter what I go through, I choose happiness. I rise above fear and direct my thoughts to God. Sometimes you got to get out of here, man, and you got to get to here. There's going to be a situation in terms of growth, twin flame, love, healing that's coming your way. And a choice is going to have to be made. And always choose from your heart. And if you are lost and don't know which way to choose, just ask God and you will get direction. I guarantee you that. Aqua, I'm sending you so much love and light. And remember that you are loved and you have always been enough.